Hello. This is going to be a reading where you must use your intuition. So I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Close your eyes and choose a number. 1, 2, or 3. There are timestamps below, and you will be able to denote which pile is yours based on the number you chose. And let us get started with pile number 1. What is going on in the month of January 2025 for pile number 1? Wow. It's very interesting because I just asked you to take a deep breath, and breathing seems to be a very interesting focal point for you in the month of January. Why is that? Because something is occurring in your life this month that is almost like taking your breath away, in that you're seeing victory and hard work pay off. It's about you finding your destined path. This month, you are going to come to the realization that you are on your destined path in life. There is a lot of happiness for you in the month of January. There is optimism, joy, fast communications, movements, rapid change, but it's change that you had worked for. So it's sort of in a way change that you expect to arrive because you have been working towards this change. So if you can, you'll know it when I say that. So there is some kind of news coming in as well, like exciting news about certain things. I feel as though this is a very masculine energy. Might be even a masculine energy entering your life. If you are somebody, this could be in a romantic way. But I also see that this could be as far as like a partner, like in work, or like a male friend or a male superior in some kind of way, not superior, but like, a boss or something that like really helps you to navigate where you have been wanting to go. It's almost like a boost, like January is giving you a helping hand. And it comes through by way of a masculine, a father figure of some kind, perhaps. But here's the thing, that if it's not a person, it's you being recognized for your achievements. There is something. You got an extra tarot card, by the way, pile 1. Everybody else got four cards. You have 5. So, because 1 flew out. Getting a lot of praise and acclaim. There is a lot of repeat with the Sun and the 6 of Wands being someone who is very prideful. So there is a message to you to just watch your ego and make sure that you are not letting things get to your head, that you remain humble, because there is so much fast-moving success that you can get caught up in that and potentially move into an unhealthy egoic state in a way. So be aware that that's what Spirit's saying. Just make sure that you keep yourself in check. But you are definitely on an award-winning victory path. And the Spirit is also very adamant about what I said in the beginning, which is to make sure that you are breathing, that you are, there's going to be moments where you're going to want to pinch yourself. Like, how did I get here? And it is an influence of the energy and the momentum that you put in 2024. And so this is coming to some sort of like, it's materializing, it's manifesting before your very eyes because of the work you did, but because of how you maintained your energy, right? You stood in this successful state, and that's how you drew it towards you. So what you're experiencing in January, there was no other way that it had to find you, is what I'm trying to say. It had to find you, and quickly, and it is. I do feel like I have to kind of just go back again to there potentially being a romantic partnership coming in for you, because I do feel that very strongly. And I feel like you're not going to expect that. Like, it's going to be kind of like you meet somebody randomly and you're like, I really like that person. Wow. And then, but it actually, like, the feeling is almost like Cupid's arrow. It's almost like just getting hit. And you're like, what happened? Where did this person come from? Or where did these feelings come from? If it's not a new person, it could be somebody coming to terms with how they feel about you, and you being a little taken aback by that. Like, where did that come from? Or it could be you being real with yourself about how you feel about another person. So there's like a lot of different different things that are popping up that are great opportunities for you to grab onto. This is a very good time for you. I'm very happy to say that. You are finding your footing and your path, and you're shining in the month of January 2025. So I really hope that helped, and I'm so excited for you. And if you want, you can let me know what that's all about in the comments, or not. I mean, I'm not into prying, but it's cool. But thank you so much for being here and for choosing pile 1. And I'm sending you so much love now and always. Okay, so those of you who chose pile 2, this is your reading. Wow, pile 2. First of all, you are getting in touch with your spirit guides this month. There is a depth that you are reaching, almost as if you cannot keep yourself from it. They're making themselves known, and they're doing so in ways that are not easily, you can't ignore them. They're making themselves known. You're connecting with your spirit team. And the reason why they're coming in so strongly is not only because you're reaching certain levels spiritually, your vibration is rising, but you are transforming, and you're going through a transformation that is very life-altering. So it's very necessary for you to have spiritual guidance at this time, because your life is taking shape in such a way that the newness that is coming towards you it has to do with relationships, and it could potentially do with a choice between two different people as far as a love relationship is concerned. Okay. Or if this is not a committed, forming a commitment to somebody, it could just have to do with you making a very important life decision in any way. A very important life decision, a decision between two things. Okay. And there will be a big change when you make that decision, no matter what it is. But you have to make that decision. That you know that already. There's something that you need to release and let go of so that you can move forward and start something new. So you are being guided towards, by your spirit team, guided towards the choice that serves your highest timeline. Okay, because it's going to require. Spirit is saying that they need you to be in alignment spiritually in your physical body. Your physical body needs to be in alignment. It's crooked a little bit because certain parts of certain chakras in your body are not doing that well. They need to be cleared. So there's an emphasis that your spirit team is giving you on doing guided meditations to cleanse your chakras. And you need to align, okay? Because you do not want to be making any kind of decisions from a place of misalignment. That is the thing that they don't want you to do. They want you to be fully aware and fully sure about this decision. And they're guiding you towards working on your physical body as well. Maybe you have some kind of health issues. There is an emphasis also on potentially losing somebody to an actual physical death, which is causing a symbolic death within you. And that is going to be a process over the month of January. And you are going to come out of it. You're going to come out of it. You just need to process. You need to go through it, not around it. So there's a separation that you're processing, a separation. And it isn't something that is easy for you to move away from, and that is why you're being guided. You're carrying a lot of this. You're carrying, whether you lost somebody or not, you're carrying a lot of pain inside of your body, which is causing your body to be in pain. So there's a release that needs to occur as well. You're storing things in your body that are not helping you. They are hurting you. And so the meditation, you need to do that. Just do a 10-minute guided meditation every day. It could be the same one every day. There's tons of them out there on YouTube. I use them. So, it's beautiful gifts that people give us with guided meditations. But there is this need for you to focus on your physical body and your physical health. And also you cannot stop yourself from transforming. The changes are going to happen whether you like it or not. It's almost like you have to come to terms with the way that things happened in the past, and that things happened the way that they did, or that things happened at all, so that you can process it and move forward and away from it. Not to discount that you experienced it at all. It's actually something more so about you are experiencing something that is part of your wisdom, part of your history, and it is a part of you forever, but you're just choosing not to be in those past moments anymore. You're choosing to move forward into a more a transformed version of yourself, an evolved and somebody who has experienced something painful and has grown from it. And that is a beautiful thing. So that is what I have for pile 2. Thank you so much. If you feel inclined to leave a comment, please do. And I am sending you so much love now and always. Okie dokie. On to pile 3. What do we have for pile 3 for the month of January 2025? Wow. Look at this. Beautiful. You are whether you identify as man, woman, non-binary, it doesn't matter. Okay, because we all have a divine feminine and a divine masculine within us. But I have to tell you that you are accessing both of these powerful natures within you, especially your divine feminine. And you are stepping into them so that you can fully access them in order to heal them and cleanse them. Your healing energy begins in the heart chakra. Think the color green, a bright green color in your chest. That is your heart chakra center. And that is in need of repair. There is something here that you went through that had to do with some kind of controlling. There was a lot of control involved in this experience, whether it be you wanting control because you felt powerless, or the other, maybe you dealt with another person who was trying to control you. Maybe this was a narcissistic kind of person. Maybe there was something going on with that, right? But you had to draw on your strength, and you had to show yourself compassion. That could be one of the most difficult things to give yourself, especially if you are experiencing something toxic in your life. It can be very difficult to pull yourself away from that toxicity and draw on strength to get out of something that is unhealthy for you. But there is the spirit is telling me that there's something that you experienced that was a very interesting dynamic between your masculine and feminine sides, almost this push and pull. There's something here about embracing both parts of yourself, but also accessing, like you were on this spiritual journey towards accessing both of these parts. So you're learning more about what it means to be a divine masculine and what it means to be a divine feminine. And you are also looking at what it means to be standing in toxic masculinity and toxic femininity. There's this learning experience going on here. I also see you being extremely psychic during this month, receiving dreams and visions, and potentially doing so through meditation, or in your everyday life. You're just seeing so much synchronicity. You're being awakened. You're being awakened. And you have a tendency this month to be quite quiet about it, almost as if it's sacred and you don't want to share it with just anyone yet. Because you've accessed a very important part of yourself that you aren't sure you're ready to share with anybody else yet, because you are getting to know it more. And that is perfectly okay. Spirit is saying, take your time, move slowly, do not speak unless you want to. But there is such a huge emphasis on you following an inner knowing, and accessing your own soul and the power of your own soul. And you have a lot of sacred knowledge and downloads coming to you through dreams, coming to you even when in your waking life. Potentially, I see that starting. It's like it starts out this month in dreams, and then it kind of moves into you wake up and you have kind of, sometimes you have no recall, sometimes you do, sometimes you're left with only impressions, but it starts to play out in your physical reality, and that is you realigning with what it is that you prefer. So you're moving away from experiences that you said, I don't want to go through that again. I don't need to have that experience again. I want to align with things that are going to raise my vibration, to catapult me on my journey. And that is what is occurring in the month of January. So it could have been set into motion, but it's also about you coming into balance with the two sides of yourself, and having them cooperate with one another. There's a very important thing there. But it's about healing. This month is about healing and cleansing. And I recommended Pile 2 to this. You might want to go watch Pile 2's reading. Pile 2, I recommended they do a meditation where they cleanse their chakras, because I'm seeing healing energy needs to happen in your heart chakra for those who chose Pile 3. So it's heart chakra balance. And there's a cleansing that needs to occur there. There are things that have been processed that need to be let go of. Yeah, but that's what you could have been asking for. You could have been asking for that, and then your manifestation, all of it is coming your way. It was very singular in that you are realizing your own power this month. So thank you so much for being here, and I'm excited to see what happens for you. Pile 3. I'm sending you so much love now and always.